When I was a little kid, I used to, this is like when I was like fourth and fifth grade, I would like take these thick fairy tales and turn them into different things. So I remember writing a story called Pigarella about this pig princess that I showed to some people and they're like, oh, this is good. You're a strange little boy. And then they sent me away. One of the things about my training is I did a lot of improv. So a lot of times when I get blocked or something, I'll just go into my improv brain and just like spit out whatever comes first. And then usually whatever comes first is not right, but then that would lead to something that eventually becomes the right thing. It's a self-conscious thing where people are like, I'm afraid that the things I put down are not going to be perfect. I'm not afraid, I know I'm not perfect, so I'm just kind of like, well, I'm just going to write whatever I want to write, and then if it's not perfect, that's fine, I'll fix it later. Back when I moved here in 2004, I had written this play that I had eventually directed and produced at this theater company that I was a part of. And a friend of mine who saw that play, who was also in the theater company, was like, you should write for TV. And I was like, well, why? Why do you think I'm here? Well, I don't know how to do that. What do I do? And I also did an NBC showcase, and that showcase is what got me in front of NBC executives, and then also one of the writers at The Office at the time, who then took my material and gave it to Greg Daniels, who is the creator of the American version of The Office, and he read some stuff, and then he wanted to read more stuff, and then that turned into an interview, and I went in, and eventually they were like, yeah, come write for The Office, and that was May of 2007. I got to enjoy the writer's strike, which is awesome. Basically it was like, oh, you have a job here writing, awesome, and we're going on strike. Yeah. Great. Glad I quit my job. Yeah. It was great because I actually got to meet so many people, just right. When you're walking around with Greg Daniels, people are like, who's that guy standing beside Greg Daniels? Yeah. And you get to meet like a bunch of other writers. The Office has an amazing production staff. Like everyone is just like, it's just like, on top of being friendly, they're just smart and on their game. I'll tell you this is I mean, people sort of know this already, but Rainn Wilson is like a really nice guy. When he's off camera, he's nothing like Dwight at all. He's just like, he's actually more like a granola-y hippie kind of guy. Like he lives like out in like a farm with his cool kid and his wife, and he's just like, when he's not Dwight, he's just like, I could see him in Birkenstocks, like with a sign just like, free, Mandela or whatever the different, is he free yet? I'm pretty sure he's out, right? In Canada, I think the writers' rooms are generally smaller than they were on The Office. When I was writing on Little Mosque, there were 6 of us, and when I was writing on The Office, there was like 15 of us. So, in that sense, it's there are more voices to pull from. There's so there are more stories to hear. There are more things to work from. I mean, yeah, the process is the process. You figure out some ideas, you write them into funny things, you give them to production people, they shoot it, actors make it funny, and then eventually gets to TV. So, I watch a lot of TV. Yeah, it's sad. But I say it's part of your job. Part of my job, exactly. Thank you. Yes. You're always working. I'm always working. I'm always working. I'm always watching TV because it's part of my job. I have to know what's out there so that I can copy it.